I'm with Lionel Shawe from Allen and Overy, a global firm that has got a South African office now, which you look after. But you're here at the mining Indaba to presumably advise clients who might be in distress, some of them, bankers on the other hand, at the opportunities that might be presenting themselves. Are you seeing an uptick in M&A in mining this year?
Well, not in the immediate future. The general sense is within the next 12 to 18 months we could see an uptick in M&A. There's going to be an upswing in the commodity cycle. I think that's generally expected. That will probably require some consolidation in the mining industry, and there's a general sense that one will see M&A activity arising out of that.
Investors love to hear that because they can go and look on the boards in the stock market, find undervalued stocks, and invest in them in the anticipation that they will rise at some point in time when a big brother comes along and buys it out. But then there's also the downside of maybe going bust.
Well, I think, we're not entirely sure, I guess, whether we are at the bottom of the commodity cycle, although it generally feels that way. I think one would generally want to find undervalued stocks in order to, gain access to the value that generates. But
it's important when it gets unlocked. That's the issue. There's lots of undervalued stuff, but often they don't get unlocked.
But it's also that there's lots of undervalued stuff. I guess that's right. But also, a lot of the undervalued stocks probably come with some history, whether that's debt or financial distress. And a lot of the question, or potential financial distress, and the question really is, how does one unlock that value, as well as ensure that you don't taint your own business with the prior history of your target.
But you've got a unique insight because you look at it from a legal perspective. Are you seeing the action starting to grow? You did say 18 months or so, but are there more inquiries now perhaps than there were a year ago?
Well, I think generally when you speak with our investment banking clients, they will tell you that they're cautiously optimistic about an uptick in the next 12 to 18 months, primarily because there's going to be an upswing in the commodity cycle. One needs to, or the mining businesses need to find a way to replenish the reserves that have built up in the commodity downturn, because there will ultimately be demand that needs to be satisfied and supply must be generated. So,
and the junior miners who's sitting on, well, who knows what kind of value. Lionel Shawe is with Allen and Overy.